And guys, I am hooked on 9-inch circular needles. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Erica Rose Knits. This is number 2, so we're going strong. Things have happened. I just want to hop right into it because I'm really excited about it. And I recently, if you guys remember, the last time we spoke, I was talking about a pair of socks that I was making for my husband, and it was made from Knit Picks mixtape. And I had them on my 40-inch size 1 Chiagoos, and I was doing them 2 at a time, and I was doing them magic loop. Anyways, so I was knitting along, and I noticed that I was getting ladders up and down the side. If you don't know what that is, it's where the sock is split, there is like long gaping lines. I don't know how to describe it, but ladders. It looks like a ladder. Anyways, I started getting those and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I had taken them off the needles and started over, and I tried again and I couldn't get rid of the ladders, and I was getting really frustrated, and it made me not want to do socks anymore, which is a bummer because socks they're so cute and they look so nice and they're wonderful quality and my husband really likes them. And so I was watching Kay, the crazy sock lady, on YouTube, and it might have been her Vlogmases that kind of got me onto this, but she knits her socks on little 9-inch circular needles. And I was like, well, you know, you don't get ladders with those because it's just constantly in the round, so let's give it a shot. And guys, I am hooked on 9-inch circular needles, and to the point I don't want to put them down. I'm absolutely obsessed. And so I ended up making my husband's mixtape socks on those, and I don't have them with me. He's been wearing them all week, and so they're in the wash. And so I'll put a picture, ta-da, picture of my finished object, yay. They turned out really nice, and I used a pattern from Kay, the crazy sock lady, and it's called the Morning Coffee Socks. Cozy Morning Coffee Socks. That could be wrong. I will link everything down below, guys, because there's going to be a lot. I'm just not going to remember exactly what they're called or anything like that, so you'll find it in the description down below. And so I made those socks, and the process on knitting on those needles was amazing. Now, that being said, the one drawback is that my left hand has been having some pain, and it's getting better because I'm figuring out how to hold them. But because it's such a small circumference, it's like, I don't know if I'm gripping or like I'm just pinching really hard, but my hands kind of hurt. And so I've been, like, as goofy as it is, I've been doing like hand and wrist exercises to strengthen that so that I can knit socks like this, because that's how obsessed I am with it. And I think too, I have a scar on my thumb from when I was a teenager. I worked at a deli, and I had taken a box knife and I had sliced past the box and down my thumb, and so that's always kind of tender, and I have issues with it, so that's probably part of it too. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I'm so obsessed. I don't care. I will continue on, and I will do hand exercises, I'll do stretches and all these things just so I can knit socks like this, because since I started doing this, usually I'll knit a pair of socks and then I won't knit another pair of socks. Like, I won't cast any on for like a bit. This one, I finished my husband's socks and immediately cast on this next pair. And if you watched my episode, my first episode, this yarn that I'm going to show you is the yarn I was going to make a hat out of. But after knitting my husband's socks, I just knew I had to cast on another pair, and this yarn was destined for it. So we'll go ahead and get into whips, guys, after that long story and explanation as to why I am going to talk a lot about socks in this episode. Maybe a little too much about socks. What we have is, it's called Little House. That's the yarn from Knit Picks, and it is based off of the show Little House on the Prairie. And when I saw that it was called Little House, I was like, it has to be Little House on the Prairie, but you never know. And so I Googled Little House on the Prairie, and the first picture that shows up is this colorway. They did a really good job. And so I will post, or I'll put a picture here again, ta-da, of the Little House on the Prairie picture that I believe they took the colors from, because you'll see. So anyways, here is one of the socks, and these ones are still on the 9-inch needles. as you can tell, they're so tiny. So there's not a lot to hold on to. So that's the whole trick of it, is just figuring out how to hold on to them and do it in such a way that's gentle and not like gripping, because that's what hurts your hands. And just be, you know, be gentle and delicate with it. And I finished the heel on this one, and this is the Fish Lips Kiss heel. I think I said that right. I always get that mixed up. I always say Fish Kiss Lips or Fish Lips Kiss, and I always get it messed up. So, but that's what the heel is. And doing this heel on these 9-inch circulars was so easy. I did watch Kay do a video, and she does a heel flap and gusset on hers, and that to me looks a little tedious. I'm not a fan of heel flap and gusset anyways, so I'm glad that I really like the Fish Lips Kiss heel, because doing them on these 9-inch circulars was really easy. So that worked out really well. And then we have all these crazy markers. My daughter said it looked like I was trying to make a zipper, but we got all these crazy markers because they're counting each 10th row. So that way when I've got my second sock going, because I knit these kind of at the same time, I'll do a section on this one, do a section on the other one, and then that way all I have to do is count by 10s and not count every single round. And so yeah, this is the first sock, and then the second sock is a bit further along. And these ones I've already transferred to my 90-inch cable for Chiagoo size 1, and that's because I'm about ready to do the toe decrease. And so you can do basically everything on the 9-inch needles except for the toe decrease, because it gets too tight and it's just not possible. So I've already switched to that, and thankfully my foot is so small, so it works up so quick. My leg is longer than my foot is, so I don't know. It's fun. I'm actually going off of Kay's from Crazy Sock Lady, her 9-inch circular vanilla sock pattern, because I wanted to see what she does for her legs, and so I'm trying to copy that as best I can. And this is working up really well. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, dropped it. And it's just really nice, and they look so good. I tried to make the yarn match, like I stopped winding it at a point to try to make a match. I got a little too soon on the green there, but it's pretty close. You can tell they're a pair. And then for the cute little stitch marker I'm sure you see dangling around, I got this. Oh goodness, turn around, it's so tiny. I got this from my sister. It's just a really cute little teacup, and if you don't know, I make pottery, so this was right up my alley. Absolutely loved it. It's so dainty and so adorable, and so that is what is keeping my sock company. And it looks really good. So this is turning out really nice. So that is my current whip of socks, and I'm loving this process. Like, it's so satisfying to knit these up, and as you can tell, I'm obsessed. So that's the first whip, and then I only have one more whip, and you guys have seen this on the last episode, but I have made some progress. Now granted, since I started doing socks, I can't seem to sit the socks down long enough to work on this one, but I still made progress since the last time I talked to you. So this is the Miles shirt jacket. I'll show you guys a quick picture if you have forgotten. And it's just a really great jacket pattern, and it works up beautifully, and I absolutely love the pattern. It's really easy to understand, and it's just really good. So since I saw you guys last, I have finished the hem. Oh gosh, where are you? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it's got that like nice rise there, and it's just a nice little element, really good. I did a tubular cast off, and it sounds difficult, but it's really not, and it looks really nice and rounded over and finished looking. If you've ever done a Kitchener stitch, that's what it reminds me of, like that kind of, that dancing between the stitches, if you will, and it looks really nice. And I also got done a sleeve. Yay! And that was really easy as well, and it has another tubular cast off, which looks really good on the cuff. I love how that looks. And this yarn is so soft and squishy. It's 100%, no, it's baby alpaca and I think something else. I think maybe merino, but it's really soft. It's from Knit Picks, and I will link, because I can't remember what it's called. It's Aran Weight something tweed. Woodland tweed, could be woodland tweed, not sure. Maybe that's the name of this, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's looking really good. It's turning out really nice. And then the other sleeve, I thought I was a lot farther on, but I actually just basically just picked up stitches and then put it down. So I've got stitches picked up on that. I just need to, you know, knit, 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 knit. And with that, you're doing decreases, and then I will be done with that. And then I just need to pick up the button band and then the other side, and then do the collar. And then it's done. You know, that just a few more steps, and then we're done. But since taking this out, because it's just been sitting in its project bag and I haven't really picked it up, but since taking it out, I am actually excited to get started on it again. I'm still kind of obsessed with the whole socks situation. So once I finish this pair, I really just want to cast on another pair of socks, you guys, but I need to finish this. So this isn't going anywhere. I am going to finish it because I really do, I enjoy working on it, and I do really want the finished product because it's such a nice, like, perfect all occasion. You can dress it up, dress it down type thing. So I am here for that, and I will finish it. And so that was kind of a rapid fire of our whips and everything, but that's all I've got. I've got 2 things. Like I said, I don't have a lot of whips going at one time because it overwhelms me and it just makes me feel like I have a giant to-do list. So yeah, 2 is good for me. So with that, let's go ahead and get into acquisitions. I am not a person that has like a ton of acquisitions unless, like, I'm the type of person that if I have a project in mind, I buy the yarn for it. I don't buy yarn just to buy yarn, very rarely, unless I'm on vacation and like it's almost like a souvenir type thing. So for Christmas, my family was amazing and got me some amazing yarn, a wonderful project bag, a cute little yarn cozy, and so I'm going to show that all to you guys. And those stitch markers my sister got me, which were just so adorable. So let's start. Let me shove these back in here so you guys can see it. Let's start with the little yarn cozy that my mom got me, and it is so cute. So cute. If you know, you know. So it says Free Dobby Knit Socks. And it's got all these little socks around it, and this works perfect because it's holding my sock yarn. So I actually went ahead and ordered another one of these because my mom got me one. And since I do socks 2 at a time, I wanted 2. And I also ordered a bag made out of this fabric as well. Don't judge me. But this is from Weird Sisters Wool Emporium, and their stuff is so cute, really good quality, and I'll show you that in a second because I also got a bag from them. This is the other thing my mom got me. It's a bucket bag. And if you know Doctor Who, then you know the Daleks, and you know that they say exterminate. But this Dalek says exterminate, and it's perfect. It's such a great bag, and the ladies that do this, actually, they design this fabric. They don't sell it anywhere, so you can only get this at their shop, which is really cool, and it's really good fabric. It's like a canvas fabric, and then it's even got this really cool like little ruler down at the bottom. Just for fun. There's their logo, and the drawstring's really nice. Everything is really well made. It fits everything in there really nicely. Perfect for socks, especially when you know, you're working with like 2 colors and you have 4 balls of yarn. Like, that's going to be perfect, and that fits everything that I need. I can pick this up and I have everything that I need for socks, and I love that because it's like a panic thing. If I don't have scissors, I'm like, what if I need to change colors, or what if I need to do this? It's just wild. So that's my like pick up and go. It has everything that I need bag, and it's perfect. So those are 2 things that were amazing, and then we'll just keep going with the Weird Sisters Wool Emporium because my mom also picked me out a skein of sock yarn. And this is like Christmas, but it's not so Christmas that I can't knit this up like tomorrow. Like, these colors are so good. And this is it's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's called Leave a Peppermint Stick for Old Saint Nick. And it's very soft, very nice and everything, really great quality. And this is gonna make a great pair of socks. Are you surprised it's gonna be socks? I'm not. And I was thinking, my husband picked out this Twisted Tidewater. It's in Walport, Oregon. And this is called Red Nosed, and then this one is called, I don't know that they did this one, Snowdrift Select Mini. I don't know if that's what that's actually called. But, no wait, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what the name is, but, so he got me this, he picked these two colors out for me, and I thought that, like, as a pop of color on the cuff and toe, wouldn't that look so nice? Not the green, ignore the green. But I thought that that would look so nice together. And then also I thought it would look nice with this yarn that my sister got me. And this is by Southern Storytime, and it's called Hermione. And this is really pretty, but look at this. Wouldn't that look nice too? Because it's got that red in there. Let's see if it looks better that way. There we go. Like, that would make a great pop of color. So this is probably gonna make a bunch of pop of colors, which is great because my feet are really small, so I always have a ton of yarn left over, so that will be perfect. And then the other one that my husband got me, which is probably one of my favorites, so this is by Sarah from Murray and Company, and she's based in Oregon, and her yarn is gorgeous. I've made one other pair of socks with her yarn, and it is wonderful. But this is called 'Tis the Season, and it is stunning. And it's another one, it's Christmas, but it's not so Christmas that you like can't wear them except for in Christmas, which, I mean, you can wear Christmas wherever you want, whenever you want. I'm not stopping you. But me personally, I prefer to save that for the Christmas season. So I love that this can be whenever, wherever, just gorgeous. So that one I'm really excited about, and she does really cool stuff. Like, she'll take pictures, like she's done Mandalorian, I think she's done Jurassic Park, and I wish I would have gotten that one. That one would have been so cool. But she does really cool things like that, and I feel like she likes a lot of things that I like. So if you don't follow her, follow her. She's amazing. And then the other thing was actually bought by me for my husband, because I really enjoy knitting socks, and he is what you call knit worthy. Once I told him that, he was very proud of it, because if you know, I mean, knitting takes a long time, and when people don't wear it or they just don't take care of it, it kind of hurts your heart a little bit, because you're like, that took a long time. And so my husband is knit worthy. He takes very good care of his stuff, and he does wear them so much. So this is by West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's their signature 4-ply. It's a fingering weight, 75% wool, 25% nylon. It doesn't say that it's super wash, but I read somewhere that you can wash it, I think. I don't know, maybe I'll have to be careful of that. I typically get super washed, so I'll have to watch out for that. But this is called Mallard, and it's another striping one, kind of like that Prairie House, how it has kind of those cool parts where it looks like there's a pattern in there. And then to go with it, I got this color, which is called Pacific. Doesn't that look great? So, so this is the gonna be the accent color, so the cuff and toe, and then that's gonna be the main body color. And then since I'll have so much extra of this, I might switch it. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I will, just so I can get 2 pairs out of it. And that is it. So those are kind of my upcoming projects, just a bunch of socks. I think that I will end up I think I'm gonna cast on my husband's socks next, since I am knitting myself a pair. I think I wanna cast him on a pair next. And then after that, I don't know, who knows, maybe some of this, or maybe some of this. Oh goodness, it's gonna be a hard choice, but we'll see. And that's it, guys. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm excited to keep doing these. I really do enjoy them. I look forward to them. And yeah, thank you so much. If you guys have any suggestions for me, I would love to hear them down in the comment box. And please, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, you can like and subscribe. You know all the things to do here on YouTube. And anyways, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.